Now, we talked about Jalen a lot this offseason. We talked about his hand injury. We talked about him recovering from his hand injury. We talked about him becoming captain. We talked about him signing that huge discounted deal with the Knicks, even though he signed for as much money as he possibly could have signed for this offseason. If he waited and had a sensational year, which he absolutely could have done, he would have been able to sign for at least $113 million more. He didn't do that. He gave the Knicks a break. We can never thank him enough for that. I don't think anywhere in New York will ever charge him for anything at all, once he goes into their establishment because of what he's done for this city. But something else that doesn't get enough highlights, doesn't get spoken about enough, is the magic, or as Brunson puts it, as Tom Thibodeau puts it, the work. The work that he does. We all want to know, how's the hand look? Is the hand okay? Is it recovering okay? Is he going to be ready for camp? Is he going to be ready for the start of the season? And even if he is he going to have problems to start the season? Is that hand not going to look ready? Before we take a look just at how good and amazing that hand looks and how good his game looks, and in my opinion, the fact that he's elevated his game yet again, I want to show you guys something that Jalen Brunson recorded and posted recently, talking about his game and that quote-unquote magic. Let's roll that clip really quickly.
This is like my sanctuary. So all emotions get let out here. Just imagining things. And the magic's in the word.
I'm just saying.
This is like my sanctuary.
Jalen Brunson,
all emotions get let out.
Right now, showing you that, giving you that level of commitment. It's the offseason right now, and he's doing all of this, working on his game like that. The wrist doesn't look like it's a problem, does it? Look at the pull-up. Slow motion for you. Does it look like it's a problem? My man just hit that like it was nothing. Lean into the side because he can. Jalen Brunson's an animal. He's a monster. The hand is fine. You don't believe me? Let's watch his pro run with, what's his name? That point guard. What do you call him? Oh, yeah, Kyrie Irving. That guy who was balling out for the Dallas Mavericks, who has been considered one of the best point guards in the entire NBA today. He was doing a pro run with Jalen Brunson, and if you thought Jalen wasn't back, I'm going to burst that bubble here and tell you, not only is he back, but he's ready to prove everybody wrong if you thought that his wrist was going to be a problem. There we go. What a pass. Oh, my goodness. Pull up. Cash. Jalen Brunson, for whatever you want to say about him, man. His pro run with Kyrie Irving showed you everything you need. Look at the pass right there. He doubled through it and then passed it all around to get another open shot. I guarantee the Knicks are going to run that. Guarantee. Talk about penetration and creation. That's exactly what he just did. Penetrated, took the defender with him, drug him along, passed it, and was able to get his teammate an open shot after they rang it all around. That's exactly what you're going to see from this Knicks team. Jalen Brunson is phenomenal. Wrist, no problem. Three, no problem. Pass, no problem. Playmaking, no problem. You were worried about Brunson? No problem. There's no reason to worry about Brunson. Brunson is fine. There's a reason and a mindset to why these things were released. The magic is not because he's Jalen Brunson. The magic is because when the cameras are off, for the 1 hour and 55 minutes that we didn't see, and for the 5 minutes in a black and white video that we did see, the magic is in the work. Tom Thibodeau always says it because Brunson knows it's true. But then you want to see that hand. You want to see how it looks in action. I don't know about you guys, but Jalen Brunson looks like he's going to have another monster year, right alongside our other all-star, Julius Randle, who's going to also have a monster year. Jalen looking like that with that pass, that creativity, pulling up like that, no hesitation. I know that's always Jalen, but he's coming off of an injury, right? Doesn't matter. Jalen's always going to be Jalen, isn't he? And that's why you get him looking like that. Man, oh man. Can the season start? Can we just get a preseason game? I need to see it. I need to see Jalen Brunson go off. I need to see him dance. I need to see him cook. I need to see him shoot it over everybody. I need to see the captain go off. We're close, guys. Few weeks away. Preseason basketball is almost here. We're going to see this Knicks squad, and we're going to see a little bit, a tiny glimpse of what we can do, what they can do. But seeing this from Brunson, I mean, I don't know. If you're not hype, I don't know what else can get you hype. Seeing your point guard who was injured go off like that has to make you happy, because I don't even know how to act right now. I want to talk about one player who really doesn't get enough shine. And the reason he doesn't get enough shine is, myself included, we only talk about him via trades because the Knicks signed him to a one-year deal. We're talking about Preston Achiuwa. 1 year, $6 million contract with the Knicks. No trade clause waived, likely going to be traded. That's all we've been talking about him, right? That's all anybody's been caring about regarding Preston Achiuwa. But what has he been doing in the offseason? What has he been getting into? Well, if you take a look at this latest video with me, guys, you're going to see exactly what Achiuwa has been doing during the offseason. And spoiler alert, he's been working on his game. He's been working on his mid-range shot. Let's get to that really quickly and show you exactly what I'm talking about here. Watch it one time. Mid-range game is good, man. Mid-range game is good. Silky. Now, he's obviously not going to be able to do that during game. He's going to have to probably take contact a little bit. But you like him working on these things. I mean, listen, I know it's practice. Practice doesn't say everything about the player, but the commitment here. Look at Achiuwa. He's upset that he missed in practice. He takes this stuff seriously. A lot of NBA players do. They want to make sure they perfect their craft because they know their craft means everything, and it's important. But as you can see, again, he's working on his game. And I love players that really he understands. He has to build up his value because the Knicks probably told him, listen, we're having you waive your no trade clause because we're going to trade you. Videos like this, everybody sees this around the league. Him working on his game, improving his game, the Knicks going to be able to utilize him next season. This all helps the Knicks. It's going to help them when they're going to make a trade come the deadline because they're going to be able to go back to footage like this. Go back to what he's doing in game and say, look, he's improved his game. He's a better player right now. You can utilize him right now. And if you don't want him, you can waive him at the end of the year. He's only on a one-year deal anyways. The Knicks were smart with this move, and Achiuwa, just as smart, working on his game, making sure everybody sees him working on his game. And the mid-range shot is exactly what he needs. Think about where he's positioned normally in the Knicks offense. Normally in the paint. Why? Because he has to get rebounds. Normally, he's the guy getting rebounds or going up and helping our other players, being that help defender, blocking shots, and then making sure he's running back to the other side of the court. So that's what he's doing on offense for the Knicks. But if he's inside the paint and he has a mid-range shot and Randall finds him or Brunson finds him, or somebody else on that court for the Knicks finds him, and he's able to pull off a shot like this, that's something you can depend on. That's an easy 2 points. This is a player that understands his weaknesses and understands what he needs to develop in. And I don't know about you guys, but I love players doing this in the offseason because nobody tells you to do this. You're not going to get paid to do this. He's not getting paid a dime to release this footage. Why is he doing it? Because he understands doing this is part of the whole goal of the offseason, to show you're improving your game. Shout out to Preston Achiuwa. He hears all of this trade talk, all of this noise, talking about he's not going to be here for the long term. Who knows what his role is going to be? The Knicks are actively looking for all of these centers. His name is in all of these talks. Doesn't matter to him. Silence. Work on your game. Work on commitment to the game. Do what you can do for your causes. come into the season healthy and focused and see what type of minutes you can earn. I love that. I love having a player like that on the Knicks. And even though we're likely going to trade him, having him to start the season is better than having nobody at all. Shout out to Achiuwa. If you enjoyed these clips from the live show, be sure to subscribe to the channel and have notifications turned on so you don't miss any new episodes or when we go live. Thanks for watching, Knicks fans, and until next time, peace.